Okay, this will be an interesting one. I don't know how big we're going to make this. Going at 200 for now, at least. I'm going to leave the contrast. Alright, let's see what we have to present. So let's see what it is. It is a magazine with a missing cover, and it is, I think it is a Harper's Bazaar. Harper's Bazaar. So we're interested in this race shit. Fuck, I hate horse racing, and I hate the fucking outfits that they wear. We're focusing on this image. I just hate this stupid horse racing shit. Honestly, they got no fucking idea, these rich people. They're fucking idiots. And they like to dress like ladies and gentlemen. Old-fashioned shit. Because when you're talking rich, the people of the world who are rich are often backward thinkers, which makes sense, because when you're talking horse racing fashion, you're talking backward culture, going back to the old days, all the old ladies and gentlemen days. I hate that shit. Fuck, I hate it. That looks shit. I really hate the way everything's going backwards, because the rich are fucking stuffing up our planet, stuffing up the human race, stuffing up everything they fucking touch. And horse racing is a very much a serious form of gambling. And we don't want fucking gambling in our fucking world. But we can't stop it, unfortunately. Unfortunately, these bitches have control over everything because of their money. These fucking racing magnates and other fucking gambling scum. Honestly, I've got no time for this shit. I've got better things to do with my life than blowing my cash on Melbourne Cup Day. The only thing I get out of Melbourne Cup is just a good little feed. Just to have a feast. Just to have a feast on some of the food that is on offer. But apart from that, it's shit. I just take advantage of the food, the free nibblies that go with it. But apart from that, it's shit. I don't like it, folks. I don't like the old-fashioned retro shit that they go on with. Men in their top hats. Oh, fuck, that's gross. That's really bad taste, honestly. Some people probably find that offends them so much that it makes their tummies churn with fucking distaste. There she is, look at her, this stupid racing bitch. Honestly, I've got no time for this shit. You know, I've got better things to do than to fucking spend my money on, my meagre money, on Melbourne Cup Day. No fucking respect for the status quo that run this shit. They can go fuck themselves. They can take their fucking riches and stick it up their fucking asses. Maybe they'll get some more pleasure out of that. There's such disgusting people that run these fixtures. Honestly, these fixtures are old-fashioned, old hat, and it's not good for our planet. All this, and all the waste, all the plastic cups and shit that you find after one of these races, you know, that's not good for our planet, folks. We've got to call this shit bullshit. We've got to call this as it is, bullshit. Instead of taking part in it, just call it what it is, bullshit. Assholery. Backwardness. I mean, thing with gambling, folks, if you haven't heard me ranting on about gambling, is that with gambling, the more you play, the more you fucking lose. And horse racing is really bad because it costs a lot, and yet the dividends, that what you win isn't going to make your life any majorly better. So you end up losing more fucking money. How can you tell one horse out of the fucking field is going to win? And even if you go for the favourite isn't always going to win. And if you go for the one that pays more in dividends, if that's the right term, or pays a better prize, you're even less likely to win. So you're going to lose. And these fucking rich fuckers are laughing all the way to the fucking bank at your expense. They probably think it's a fucking laugh. They think you're stupid. Don't think that they like you or care about you. They don't. They just care about their money, and they're probably laughing behind your back. What a gullible idiot. Without even using that kind of phrase necessarily. They think you're stupid. They've got to think you're stupid because you fucking followed their fucking race and paid lots of money. It's silly, folks. If enough of you guys boycott this stupid race, or maybe there won't be a Melbourne Cup. We don't need a Melbourne Cup, folks. We don't need that shit. We don't need Melbourne Cup and all the shit that goes with it. We've got to show these rich people solidarity against them, and that is by not punting, not having a flutter. What is a fucking flutter anyway? That is a fucking dumbass sheeple term that I find fucking annoying. I'm not going to fucking have a flutter. Melbourne Cup sponsors and people, sit on this and gyrate. I'm not fucking partaking in your bullshit. Go fuck yourselves, you evil-doing cunts, you money fucking fools, you half-wits, half-breeds. Go fuck yourselves and your fucking money. Go to hell, bitches. Go to fucking hell where you fucking belong, you sluts, you money fucking marauders. Go leave the people alone. Stop fucking trying to get into their fucking wallets, you sluts. You fucking assholes. Go to hell, you bitches. Go to fucking buggery. You belong in a fucking fiery furnace, you fucking assholes. You fucking sluts. I hope you fucking burn in hell, you fucking rich people. Your slutty attitude towards life. Go fuck yourselves, bitches. My hand's really shaking now because of this anger. I've just got myself into another rant, folks. But I'm really against this shit, folks. I have no respect for it. No fucking respect. All this fucking gentrified outfits and fucking fascinators on the women's heads. It's such a sexist, pitifully stupid celebration of what? Money fucking. Go fuck yourselves, bitches. Go to fucking buggery, you sluts. Go find yourself a fucking hole and bury yourselves, you assholes. Go fuck your gambling. Go to hell. Go to buggery. Whatever. I'm going.